नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपके अपने चैनल KFCS पर। तो गाइस जैसा कि कल हमने डिस्कस किया था तो कुछ वैसा ही हुआ है आज भी इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज़ डे 1 और जिन प्लेयर्स की उम्मीद थी कि ये प्लेयर्स खेलेंगे और वही प्लेयर्स आज खेलते हुए नज़र आ रहे हैं। हमने डिस्कस किया था ईशान किशन के बारे में। ईशान किशन जो है फाइनली खेलते हुए नज़र आ रहे हैं। हालाँकि कई लोगों का भी मानना था कि केएस भरत खेल सकते थे, केएस भरत को खिलाया जा सकता था बट यस अब इंडिया टीम जो है एक्सपेरिमेंट के दौर पे चल रही है। तो जैसे ही हमारे साथ कुछ क्रिकेट फैन्स जुड़ते हैं तो उनसे बातचीत करेंगे। तो गाइस आप भी सवाल कर सकते हैं। तो हमारे साथ आ चुके हैं मेरे रेगुलर सब्सक्राइबर रेगुलर व्यूअर अभिनव। तो अभिनव कैसे हो आप? जी, तो अभिनव जी स्कोर पूछ रहे हैं, तो अभिनव जी बताना चाहूँगा आपको कि आधी टीम आउट हो चुकी है वेस्ट इंडीज़ की। इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज़ का जो टेस्ट मैच चल रहा है 92 फॉर 5 तो 92 रन्स हो चुके हैं 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। एथिक एस्तांजे जो कि इनका डेब्यूटेंट हैं, वो अकेले डटे हुए हैं 29 रन पर और होल्डर 5 पर खेल रहे हैं। जी। जी अभिनव मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ। तो अभिनव आपसे सवाल है कि जिस तरह से आज यशस्वी जायसवाल का तो पता था कि उनका डेब्यू होने वाला है। आप इनके डेब्यू को किस तरह से देखते हैं? ईशान किशन को खिलाना केएस भरत की जगह, इस डेब्यू को आप किस तरह से देखते हैं? क्या सही था डिसीज़न ईशान किशन की जगह? क्या केएस भरत आ सकते थे या ईशान किशन का डिसीज़न बिल्कुल सही है, ईशान किशन को यूज़ करना चाहिए था एज़ अ लेफ्ट हैंड बैट्समैन? आई होप आप मेरे सवाल को सुन रहे होंगे। कि जब तक इनका जवाब आता है तो मैं थोड़ा-सा गाइस आपको डिटेल में बता देता हूँ। तो जो 5 विकेट गिरे हैं उसमें से जो है 4 विकेट स्पिनर्स ले चुके हैं, 2 जडेजा, 2 अश्विन और 1 विकेट शार्दुल ठाकुर। तो अश्विन ने फिर से साबित किया है कि वो कितने शानदार फॉर्म में चल रहे हैं बॉलिंग से और बैटिंग से भी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस कर सकते हैं ज़रूरत पड़े तो। तो अभिनव जी कह रहे हैं कि यंगस्टर को चांस दिया, वेरी गुड डिसीजन। बिल्कुल, यंगस्टर को चांस दिया है, डिसीजन अच्छा है। अब लेट्स सी बैटिंग कैसी रहती है ईशान किशन की, वो भी एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है क्योंकि विकेट कीपिंग के साथ-साथ आपकी बैटिंग भी अच्छी होनी चाहिए। तो लेट्स सी कैसा रहता है बट मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि ओके एक और कमेंट आया है इनका ईशान किशन को चांस मिलना सही, केएस भरत किसी काम का नहीं है। हाँ, देखिए अभिनव जी अगर मैं बात करूँ तो दोनों के खेलने के तरीके से तो स्टांस थोड़ा डिफरेंट है। एक लेफ्ट हैंडर है, एक राइट हैंडर है। ईशान किशन जो है चढ़ के खेलते हैं मतलब एक कह सकते हैं कि खब्बा बैट्समैन। बट वहीं अगर केएस भरत की मैं बात करूँ तो थोड़ा-सा वो डिफेंसिव मोड ऑफ क्रिकेट में खेलते हैं जो कि डिफेंसिव सही रहता है। कह सकते हैं टाइप्स ऑफ पुजारा टाइप्स ऑफ क्रिकेट को खेलते हैं। बट ये है कि मुझे लगता है अ, यस कि ईशान किशन को खिलाना थोड़ा सही है। शायद ऋषभ पंत के कुछ परसेंट वर्क कर सकते हैं जब तक कि ऋषभ पंत अवेलेबल नहीं है। कह रहे हैं केएस भरत का नाम भूल जाएगा भारत। बिल्कुल, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि शायद ऐसा हो जाए, बट ये तभी पॉसिबल है अगर ईशान किशन एक अच्छी परफ़ॉर्मेंस देते हैं, अदरवाइज़ मुझे लगता है जब तक ऋषभ पंत आते हैं, तब तक केएस भरत को सँभालनी पड़ेगी। हाँ, जी, कल आशु जी आए थे लाइव में बट आप नहीं आए, मैं भी वेट कर रहा था आपका अभिनव जी। चलिए कोई इश्यू नहीं है, ओके। चित्रा मेकओवर ये एक और सब्सक्राइबर है मेरे, जो आते रहते हैं बीच-बीच में, ओके। तो अभिनव जी कैसे देख रहे हैं स्कोर को? जो वेस्ट इंडीज़ की टीम है कितना स्कोर बना सकती है? मेरे को तो लग रहा था स्टार्टिंग से ही जिस तरह से इन्होंने टॉस जीत के बैटिंग किया था 150 तक मैं सोच रहा हूँ। आपको कितना स्कोर लग रहा है अभी? क्योंकि जोशुआ डी सिल्वा भी आउट हो चुके हैं, होल्डर बचे हैं बस अस्थान जी के साथ। तो क्या लगता है आपको विनोद जी आप बता दीजिएगा, तो मैं जब तक सबको बता देता हूँ। ओके, तो मैं सबको बता दे रहा हूँ कि जो स्कोर है अभी एज ऑफ नाउ 92 फॉर 5 हो गया है। और मुश्किलों में है वेस्ट इंडीज़ की टीम। 102 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर हो चुका है। तो मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ पे अब जेसन होल्डर पे बहुत ज़्यादा दारोमदार रहेगा कि कितना स्कोर हो सकता है। तो अब हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं हमारे वीर मिस्टर राहुल अय्यर, जो कि हमेशा हमारे साथ डिस्कशन में जुड़ते हैं। तो वेलकम राहुल वंस अगेन। So I Rahul, you are mute. Yeah. Okay.
Can you
Uh,
hear me?
yes. So Rahul, every time, everywhere are waiting for you, especially Abhinav. That where is Rahul Iyer for
Oh,
discussion?
yes. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. Yes.
Yeah. So so Rahul, yesterday I also talk about only I was the only one that talking about Ishan Kishan, but all are talking about KS Bharat. So how you think now Ishan Kishan is debut along with Jasasvi Jaiswal?
Mm. Well, the Ishan Kishan selection surprises me a bit. That is a bit surprising in my opinion. We have to see how he goes on debut. India's yet to bat. Yet we are bowling first at the moment. So yeah, we have to go ahead and see how Ishan Kishan goes on his debut. This is a slightly easier opposition, West Indies, compared to facing Australia or South Africa. So this is a chance for him to prove himself, a chance for Ishan Kishan to prove himself.
Yeah. Definitely, I think from batting perspective, we need Ishan Kishan more because I think keeping wise, KS Bharat is also quite good. Not that much, but yes, but we need some batting from Ishan Kishan. But anyways,
Gaba wali innings chahiye. Yeah, well, Ishan Kishan, whether it's a Gaba innings or not, he has to perform. That is the bottom line. Suppose Ishan Kishan, he doesn't have a very good tour on this West Indies series, right? Then he might be quickly replaced when the moment Rishabh Pant returns.
yeah,
So this is an important series for him now that he's been given the chance.
yes, definitely. So Rahul, do you think that India is going from so many changes this time transition period? Uh, like Pujara is not there, so might be this is a call up for Rohit Sharma also that if Yashasvi Jaiswal performs, Shubman Gill perform, then might be Rohit Sharma out of the playing 11 and eventually Gill and Jaiswal will be openers along with Pujara number 3.
It is possible like that, but we have to see. I think how this series goes, because if India wins this series 2-0, which is very likely, then chances are they won't be dropping Rohit Sharma uh, from the team. I mean, the selectors have made it clear that if India wins this series 2-0, that then they will not drop Rohit Sharma as a captain, and 2-0 is the most likely result in my opinion. So it's going to take some time for Rohit Sharma to really get dropped from the team. And the other thing is, especially when Rohit Sharma, while he has missed many test matches over the last year, whenever he has come and played, he has been performing and doing the job required of him. So you can't exactly uh, pick on Rohit and say he's been dropped, because then, by that logic, many of the other batsmen have not done that well either. So Rohit has been among the best batsmen for India in Test cricket over the last 3 years or so. And I believe he's the highest run scorer for India in the World Test Championship or something. So I don't think, even if Rohit Sharma is dropped from captaincy, I don't see him he might get dropped from captaincy. Maybe that is an option worth looking at. But from the playing 11 itself, I don't see that happening.
Yes. And one more record that is goes to R. Ashwin today, that he has become the first Indian bowler to dismiss both father and son, Shiv Narayan Chandrapal and Teg Narayan Chandrapal.
Yeah, that is quite a unique record. That kind of speaks volumes about the longevity of a cricketer, because it's not often that you get to stay around that long, that you'll play against the father and then play against the son as well.
Yes. So there are few names in this list also. Jan Botham, who dismissed both father and son. There's Lance and Chris Grains, and Wasim Akram did the same. Michelle Stark, Seaman Harmer, the South African bowler, and now R. Ashwin, the off spinner of India, one and only Indian.
Dismiss the Chandar Paul duo. I see. So, yeah, so quite a lot of longevity from both the players, from all
Yeah,
these three players: Mitchell Stark, Simon Harmer. Simon Harmer hasn't gotten many chances for South Africa because he's a spinner, and his home wickets, South African wickets, don't suit his type of bowling. So, it, if you're a spinner from South Africa, it's harder to get chances, but still he has been able to come back into the team. I think he also was a product of the Kolpak deals. He,
yeah,
I think, one of the players who got taken into county cricket on Kolpak deals. He came back to the South African team, and he did well against West Indies.
yeah. Okay. So one more interesting comment from viewer Abhinav is saying that Rohit Sharma is like a Rakim Cornwall. Where is Rohit Sharma? Where is Cornwall? Cornwall is 128 kg. I think Rohit Sharma is around 20% of him.
No, Rohit Sharma. If you're talking about fitness, I'll say Rohit Sharma look compared to Rakim Cornwall looks like a model. That is, I will uh, say that Rakim Cornwall is
He is special
what to
case.
say.
He is a
Yeah, a
special
special
case
case.
in cricket.
Yeah, yes, and in fact, no, to be honest, Rakim Cornwall type players you will find only in sports like cricket, in games, even in baseball. Actually, you won't find Rakim Cornwall type players. Very rare, very
Yes.
rare.
Actually, Rahul, I see some matches also that Rakim Cornwall is good in spin bowling and can bat also. His running is also quite good. We don't expect such player to run easily, but he can run.
That is surprising. I mean, running between the wickets, batting and bowling, spin bowling, that too not a problem. If you're fat, you can still be a spin bowler. I would have been surprised if he was a pace bowler. That is that would
Yeah.
have been surprising for me.
Actually,
But
I remember one player, Sisanda Magala. He was like him, quite like him.
yes,
Quite.
yes, yes, he
He's
played
a
for
fast bowler. Chennai,
matches for Chennai
Chennai,
Super Kings in IPL.
yeah,
Yes, yeah, Sisanda Magala. So yeah, in cricket, you can be like Rakim Cornwall and still get in the team based on bowling well or batting well. Even if you're unfit, you can still be successful in this sport. So, but still, as a sportsman, yeah, you shouldn't look like that. That is
human truck.
human truck. Oh, coming. I guess lots of nicknames are coming in for Rakim Cornwall. But the thing is, if somebody's a good player, then especially in cricket, which is not a high fitness sport, you can overlook even if they're a little bit fat. I mean, they shouldn't be like Rakim Cornwall and all, but even like Rohit Sharma, who has maybe a small paunch, that is uh, okay in cricket.
Yes. Okay. So Rahul Ayyar, as of now, score is 105 for 5. They have Jason Holder, Atik Etanje that are debutant at 34. So if you are in a West Indies management, so what you think that Jason Holder should stick in the wicket? for a long time so that you can make a score maybe around 200, more than 200. You must
Yes,
try at
Jason
least.
Holder needs to stay around for some time. There's not much batting to come. Rakim Cornwall can bat, but there's only one recognized batsman left. So these two, Atanazi and Jason Holder, both have to put on a good partnership and try to get West Indies to two, 200.
Yes. Okay, so after this qualifier for West Indies, I think there was some fault from Jason Holder also. Do you think, Rahul Iyer, this is a time for Jason Holder to pay the West Indies back him with a good batting style that Jason Holder is known for? If we talk about stats also, so one double hundred from Jason Holder is also there.
Yeah, this is a time for Jason Holder to really step up. In fact, he failed very badly in that match against Netherlands, which was part of the reason West Indies missed out on the World Cup. So yeah, this is a pretty important series for him and for many of the West Indies players who came back from the uh, World World Cup qualifiers. This is a very important series. We have to see how they go about their business from here. Given that now they're not in the World Cup, this is actually a significant time for West Indies cricket. This will maybe starting with this series. This series will kind of tell us whether West Indies is gonna make an effort to kind of bounce back from this defeat and build up from here, or whether the decline is gonna continue. This
Yes,
series will kind of give us an indication about that.
yes. So I think that West Indies team will rethink about that. That if the score is very less, then might be India will not come to bat again, and they will lose the match by innings. Might be because if you score very less, I think condition according to condition, there is so much for spin bowling option. If we talk about the spin bowling option for West Indies, there is Rakeem Cornwall, Varican is there. So only two spinners. So do you think, Rahul, that now if Holder will not attack, then that's it for West Indies in this test? Because I don't think they have that type of spinners. Fast bowler, I don't think they will get more wickets. Might be Roach can take 1 2 wickets.
They have Alzari Joseph, Jason Holder, and Kemar Roach um, as bowlers, as pace bowlers. But right now, if you were to think from a West Indies point of view, you won't really think about what if we make a low score, India makes a big score, we lose by an innings. That shouldn't be the mentality from West Indies. They're still playing their first innings and they've lost 5 wickets. There's still 5 wickets in hand. They should try to make the most of those 5 wickets and try to get as many runs as possible, get to 200, and maybe even if you still have wickets in hand, push for the 250 as well, and then you're in the game. Then you have a fighting chance. But
Yes,
yeah, so that's what West Indies have to do. I think it, even from an Indian point of view, I think it's too early to say that West Indies will get bowled out and we might win by an innings and all that. I think it's a little bit too early to say that, to predict anything. Right now, at the moment, I can say India is in the driver's seat. Although West Indies now has a partnership of 31 of 92, they're getting a partnership. So we have to see how they go from here.
yes. So he's asking why there is no crowd in Test match. I want to say, Abhinav, that there is crowd in Test match when it is happens in India, but in West Indies, uh, climate is different. I think so. There people not liking cricket that much. I think so because of West Indies board. They don't know how to protect their players. So that's why I think because Rahul, if we see this team, they have so many changes in Test match. Test match playing 11. They are doing so many changes. I heard someone like a famous journalist like Vikrant Gupta is saying that Nicholas Puran can play in this test team. Might be. If you play like this, they are losing wickets one by one. So he's thinking that yes, Nicholas Puran can be in this team. So really surprised, Rahul, if Nicholas Puran will be in test
That
match.
is that would be a surprise because I mean Nicholas Puran even in ODI is a bit of a surprise for me because you see if West Indies is in a tough situation, they've lost many wickets, and you have Nicholas Puran coming in your middle order. He's not the kind of batsman who will try to what to say steady the innings, push
Yes,
singles, and or try to defend. In Test cricket, you need to have good defense as well.
yes,
You can't simply try to you can't even simply try to rotate strike all the time in Test cricket. You have to be able to leave some balls, defend some balls. And Nicholas Puran, I'm not sure if he's up to that. You need to go horses for course unless West Indies want to play baseball. Then yeah, take Puran in your team. But I'm not sure if baseball will work with the West Indies or not. I know I made a poll yesterday on our group asking should West Indies uh, resort to baseball, but the fact of the matter is I'm not on either side of this because right now England is the only team that plays baseball and they played it only for 1 year. So seeing England's results over 1 year is not sufficient enough to say that baseball will succeed for every team. It'll be successful for every team that tries this method. But of course, my question was more in an angle like if what West Indies is doing right now will not help them in Test cricket, they need to find another method. So that angle is also there.
yes. So, Rahul, do you think that this team needs so much improvement, the West Indies? Because uh, I think there's a very surprise decision. They won the toss, choose to bat because the condition there's already there's sunlight. There's not nothing that they can go and bat. I think so.
I
Because
don't understand the decision either to bat first, but they probably think they have a better chance of winning batting first than bowling first because maybe they think they have a stronger bowling lineup and they back that bowling lineup more than the batting. So they're thinking like if they can get India to bat fourth and have a run chase, then they can try to get into the game and through their bowlers.
yes,
As far as crowds in West Indies is concerned, actually West Indies gets crowd, but for T20 cricket, not even so much for one day cricket or Test cricket, uh, because they're not good at those formats. T20 cricket, they have a chance.
yes. Yes, you are right that after a long time they're watching DD Sports. That is a childhood memory watching cricket in DD Sports. Yes, because they all what they are doing. BCCI wants that want more viewership in Test match. That is the reason now it is streaming free in Hotstar. Sorry, in Geo Cinema and as well as DD Sports in order to get the more viewership and promote the Test cricket. So I think that is better because we already know that in previous whenever there is West Indies tour, there is so much time difference. So we don't know in which channel we can watch. So I think this is better. That is better for all the viewers.
Yes, absolutely. Of course, I'm not in India anymore, so I'm not watching it on DD Sports. Actually, I didn't get to catch the first session right now. In fact, as we're talking, I'm also just keeping an eye on the scores on CricBuzz so I can update if anything is happening. Yeah, it's 108 for 5
Yes.
right now.
I think all the things are depend upon holder now. If holder plays a long knock, then might be score will go 200 plus. Otherwise, I think 150, 160, not more than that. West Indies will go. I don't think. Uh, Yeah, whenever we can, but I think when we are very busy schedule, we have to go in office, then it is not possible to watch and then preview match still because the test match will end according to Indian time 2:45 a.m. So it is almost 3 a.m. So that is very late. It is not possible. This type of issue came, but now this time I'm happy that they are promoting the cricket in DD Sports and they are streaming in Geo Cinema. That is better. And actually, one feature I like in Geo Cinema that you can see it in different angles if you want, up, above, and backward and forward. So I like that.
Yeah, it is very difficult to follow cricket that's happening in the to watch cricket that's happening in the West Indies while living in India. It's very difficult, and now I'm facing the opposite problem being here in the US. I can barely watch any cricket that happens in the subcontinent right now, being over
Yes,
here, especially the test matches. By the time it happens when I sleep, by the time I wake up, it's over.
yes, yes. This time things happen. Yeah, some more things are also is asking that. Yeah, the performance of Afghanistan. Yesterday we talked about it also that yes, Afghanistan was better. They showed the better cricket in Bangladesh.
Yes, Afghanistan played better cricket in uh, Bangladesh. When India could not win in Bangladesh last year,
Yes,
Afghanistan defeated Bangladesh in their home. So uh, I think that kind of tells me that Afghanistan won't be easy for India either.
yeah. Okay, so it's asking that Afghanistan with Bangladesh in their home and Tamim Iqbal retirement. They come back from retirement. So do you think that will impact him and suddenly Bangladesh have more chances to qualify?
For the semi-final.
Yeah,
Um, I think with or without Tamim Iqbal, it's going to be very tough for Bangladesh to qualify for the semi-final. Frankly speaking, it's not easy for anyone. Although we predicted Australia, England, India, and Pakistan
yeah,
to make the semi-final, it won't be straightforward for these four teams either. There will be very tough competition in this year's World Cup, in my opinion, because simply because most teams haven't given ODI cricket such great attention since the 2019 World Cup. Only in the last, maybe these last few months, there's some attention there for ODI World Cup. Even the World Cup, it's only getting attention like just now. Usually, when an ODI World Cup comes, people will be talking about it even 1 year before the World Cup, 1.5 years. This time, like even with a few months to go, you don't see many people thinking too much about the ODI World Cup.
yes. Okay, one more stats I got, Rahul, that this debutant, Alec Estange, he got a debut ODI match this year against UAE. He scored 50, and now he's scoring at 41 runs. So
Yeah, he just now hit a six of Ravichandran Ashwin.
yes, so I think yes, that will be the good debut for him in Test match as well if he is scoring more than 50.
Yes, absolutely. Would be a good debut for him.
Yeah. Okay. So one joke from Agnav is that the Sheikh Hasina has thought that yeah, he don't expecting that he was old prime minister. Actually, he was thinking that he was a young girl. Yeah. Okay. So Abhinav is saying that ODI series is starting on his birthday.
Oh, okay.
ODI
Let
series.
let's see the what date is that? 27th July. Okay. Yeah, so very surprising from the Indian team. They're playing five T20 matches on this tour, only three ODIs. Actually, India at this point should be playing five-match ODI series. Why they're playing only three? And then on top of this, they're going to be five T20s against Ireland also, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a waste of time. We Right now is not the time to be playing T20 cricket. We should be prioritizing ODI cricket. So only this three-match series against West Indies is there. Then what next? Only one Asia Cup and three ODIs against Australia. It's not sufficient at all.
Yes. So his date of, see the year, 27 July
97.
1977. So see,
Okay, so
so
he's
think,
older than us, I guess.
yes,
Yeah, so what? How old is he? 46 then. So he's going to be 46,
yeah,
approaching a boundary away from a half century.
yes,
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't hit fours to reach a certain age. That is,
yeah. So he's saying that his 46th birthday, but his heart is like a child still. That's
oh,
good. That's good.
46 years young.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But yes, I think now the way West Indies is playing, it is quite boring series for me still because I don't judge
And
any player.
a sixth wicket just now falls. Jason Holder is out to Mohammad Siraj.
So I think
So
that's it.
18 off 61.
I don't think they will score more than 160. Now I don't think. I think no
Yeah,
one is
we can.
there.
I think now we can definitely try to get into the tail. So caught Thakur bowled Siraj.
Yes, and I think might be Rakim Cornwall in, instead of running, he will go on for big shots. Might be.
Possibly, yes. I think. I mean, although I didn't answer this question yesterday, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe West Indies considering the baseball approach. After all, their natural style of play is T20 cricket. So might as well give it a try and try playing Test cricket in that manner to see if it changes their results.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Avinav. We will celebrate your birthday on live, and on that day, Avinav, you have to come in live also with a cake. Then we will make the celebration far better.
Yes, and hopefully India wins that ODI on his birthday. Let's
Yeah,
hope for that as well.
possibility is maximum because I don't think the West Indies are playing in ODI World Cup qualifier. I don't think that they have much scope to win against India.
Yeah, when they could not even defeat teams like Netherlands and Scotland in the World Cup qualifiers, I don't think they'll defeat India. For the Indian team, actually they should get nothing less than 3-0 result in that ODI series. Anything less than that will be a disappointment. Even 2-1 series win will be a disappointment because this West Indies team is not good enough.
Yeah.
They're not good enough, and India's a host of the World Cup. West Indies is not in the World Cup, so if India loses any match, any ODI match, it'll be a bit of an embarrassment. It won't look good for the Indian team.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the another team also because for Asian Games our women's team is going. So their preparation is really good. If I talk about the two T20 matches, especially second, Rahul here their score was only 95. Score was only 95 and still they managed to beat Bangladesh by 8 runs. And you know who was the three wicket taker? Who's taking three wickets? Shefali Verma, the opener.
Sefali Verma. Wow, that was an amazing comeback from the Indian women. I didn't expect it either. From a Bangladesh point of view, you would have thought that they are cruising to victory.
Yeah,
But suddenly, Shafali Verma stepped up and got the job done. Well, it's saved India some embarrassment because Indi- for Indian men itself, losing to Bangladesh is kind of embarrassing, and so for women it'll be even more.
yeah. Actually, if we talk about this women team, what they are doing in second T20, they are experimenting. If you know that in this pitch there is so much spin, why you are batting first? We see some wickets like of Smriti Mandhana. He put the boundary in that over. Why we need another boundary back to back? He just goes and clean bowled. Golden duck for Harmanpreet Kaur. So suddenly the batting collapsed. And suddenly, what I think, Rahul, that yes, we are missing Richa Ghosh. At that time, I was thinking that if there is Richa Ghosh, then might be score will be more than 100. But I can say well done, Team India. In a bowling perspective, that if Shefali Verma can bowl in T20, then Rahul Iyer, how many bowlers we have, including Harmanpreet Kaur? I think seven.
Yes, absolutely. Harmanpreet Kaur and Shafali Verma being able to bowl is a big plus for the Indian team. That'll definitely add some depth to the team and some balance.
And good news is that Rahul, that Indian bowling lineup is very young. This series, Indian bowling lineup is very young. If I talk about Minnu Mani, Minnu Mani, 4 overs, one maiden, 9 run, 2 wickets. Excellent figure. Excellent. And if we talk about Baridi Anusha, 4 overs, 20 runs, 1 wicket. So I think this is a good preparation for Asian Games perspective also. That if you have that type of bowler, and I think in China there might be a spin track. Might be. If there is spin track, then Shefali Verma will be your another spinner. I think along with Deepti Sharma, they are getting two more spinners. Then I think it's okay. Three fast bowlers, three spinners, and you can tackle Australia also because we know that Australia is something they don't know how to play spin still.
Is Australia in the Asian
Sorry,
Games? I'm
sorry, no,
not
no, no,
sure.
no, no. Sorry, it's Sri Lanka. I'm talking about Sri Lanka, Pakistan. Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely tackle them. I think pace might be more instrumental to tackling Pakistan and Sri Lanka because spin would be their strength, not pace. They may not be good at handling pace.
Yeah. Okay, so he's saying that Harman Didi, very good captain, deserve good husband. Yeah, that is his business. I will not talk about that. Yeah. So okay, yeah. Bye, Avinav. You can go. I hope you have office also. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Uh, so anyways, Rahul, do you think that Team India is prepared for Asian Games now, for women perspective? If you win this type of matches, very close match.
Yes, definitely they'd be prepared for the Asian Games by winning these type of matches. I completely agree.
Yeah. So tomorrow might be India will do a clean sweep against this Bangladesh team because third T20 will be tomorrow 1:30 p.m. IST. So let's see. But now, as of now, score is 122 for 6. This shows that now Aljari Joseph will goes on for attack.
Yes, absolutely.
I think when we will come back tomorrow, we will talk about Indian batting. I think so. That how India batting is performing. If we see this
Yeah.
Indian team, experience wise, they have Ashwin and Ajinkya. They both have experience to play. Virat Kohli also have experience, but numbers are not good. So we are hoping that Virat Kohli come back. And actually, Rahul Iyer, if we see Virat Kohli, that when we see this type of player, we always say that less than centuries below his standard. He should be a
Yes,
20 century.
absolutely.
So he
Yes,
should be
anything
century.
other than a century from Virat Kohli is a failure. And that is the kind of standard that he has set for his batting over the years.
Yes. And yes, because I think there is so much time from overseas 100 from Virat Kohli also. So I think this is a good time for him to come back. He got an opportunity in WTC final also, but this time I think West Indies bowling is not that too much. They can tackle you, and you can't make a century. So I hope he will make a century. And
Yes, absolutely.
yes, so let's see what will happen. But yes, we will definitely update everyone that what will be the score. Tomorrow we will definitely talk about this also. So this month there is Shan Kishan birthday also. So we will celebrate in live, and definitely we will talk about his some of his best innings like of double century in ODI as an opener and debut in Test match. So I hope when his birthday will come, then Ishan Kishan made some memorable knock. Then discussion will be quite great.
Yes, absolutely. It'll be great to see Shan Kishan do well in this series. Maybe if Rishabh Pant comes back, then one of them can still play as an ordinary player, and we can have both of them in the middle order who can attack.
Yes, but when Jadeja is there, I think there might be some issue in future. But let's see. Performances depend. If might be Yashasvi Jaiswal and Ishan Kishan fails, then India will say that still we are depend on Rishabh Pant. Still
Yes,
in Test match.
absolutely.
Let me check when Ishan Kishan exact date of birth. Yeah, it's 18 July. Okay, yeah, in 18 July. So I think at that time, first Test match will be end. Second will be going to start. I hope. So
No,
yes,
no, second is starting on the 20th, so his birthday is in between both tests.
yeah. So Ishan Kishan have to make this test memorable so that we can add few more things also in discussion.
Yes, absolutely.
Already he has a milestone of double hundred. That is quite good as an opener in Bangladesh condition, especially.
Mm, yeah, we'll have to translate to West Indies conditions because this is going to be a little tougher than Bangladesh pitches, which favor spin.
Yes, yes, definitely. So let's see what will happen, and definitely we will update everyone. So, so guys, any question you want to ask regarding this series, you can ask in comment section also. And thank you for supporting us, and thank you Rahul Ayer for your time.
Yes, thank
And
you, Kunal.
it was always great time with you to discussion different events across the world. So Rahul, is there any league is coming? Any T20 league?
Well, tomorrow begins Major League Cricket in US. That is the T20 League coming. Um, then on July 31st is Lanka Premier League,
Yeah,
and the 100 begins on August 1st, if I'm not wrong.
yeah. So
So
in July, last week of July and August, we have so much to cover. Yeah.
yes, absolutely. And I think even Caribbean Premier League is around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah, Major League Cricket is tomorrow. Then there is even, well, actually, there's a T10 tournament that's going to start on the 20th. That is between, uh, that's a Zimbabwe Afro T10 tournament. Okay. Then there is, on July 20th, there is a Global T20 Canada that is there. So another tournament in North America. Then yeah, Lanka Premier League is from July 30th. From July 30th is Lanka Premier League.
Yeah.
Then the 100 begins on August 1st, and you have Caribbean Premier League beginning on August 16th. So there's lots of T20 League cricket to come again. Another dump of T20 League cricket is around the corner. There's been a little bit of a lull since the end of IPL, but now again, yeah, lots of Test cricket to come as well. Pakistan is going to be playing in Sri Lanka. So, and that's
Yeah,
also part of the World Test Championship. That's going to be a little bit
and
unpredictable.
surprising thing, and one of the surprising thing is that against Sri Lanka, all the Pakistan legends, Yunus Khan, Misbah-ul Haq, Shahid Azmal, they have good records. No present player have good record against this team, even Babar Azam.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting series. They played a two-match series last year also, which ended in a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
So Sri Lanka is not going to be easy for Pakistan this time around either. They're going to prepare very spin-friendly wickets, and Pakistan is going to have to counter it. They've not been too good against spin either since returning back to Pakistan for Test cricket.
Do you think, Rahul, now Sri Lanka is growing stronger and stronger in every format? They are proving in T20s previous year, this year ODI, and now they are in Test match also.
Mm, At least in ODI, maybe in T20 and ODI in Test cricket, they still have some ways to go. They were actually competitive during the last World Test Championship cycle. They had a chance going into the last series to make the
But that
final.
was unfortunate against New Zealand. Kane
Unfortunately, that
Williamson.
was against New Zealand, but their home results from the six Test matches they played at home in the last cycle, they won four out of six.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was great.
they won two against the West Indies. Then they drew 1-1 with Pakistan and 1-1 against Australia. So yeah, they can still be competitive at home. It's a way where we have to see some change in the Sri Lankan team and see whether they will be competitive or not. This cycle is also not going to be very easy for them because they have England and South Africa to play away from home. So it's not going to be very easy for them. But I think they need to somehow find a way to dominate home matches. Maybe if they start off by aiming for a 2-0 series win against Pakistan in the upcoming series, then that would be a good step forward for them. That'll be something for them to build on. Getting a series win against an opponent like Pakistan.
Yes. So guys, one more score update that just now Ashwin take another wicket. So I think Pfeiffer is there for Ashwin, already taken 3 wickets. Aljari Joseph gone, and now finally 128 kg Rakim Cornwall is coming. So
Yeah,
let's
the
see.
Burger Boy.
Yeah, the human truck. That is a good name.
Yeah,
Human truck.
human truck. So yeah, I think India should be able to bowl out West Indies by perhaps this session uh, they can try to get close to bowling out West Indies and get to come to bat by the third session of the game. I'm expecting that right now.
And I think Ashwin will get another Pfeiffer. I think Ashwin is very lucky. He's getting so many Pfeiffers in his career. I think so many, so many.
Yeah, he's done really well for India and the subcontinent, but he's slowly now picked up the art of getting wickets abroad as well. So he's a legendary bowler for India already. He will go down as one of the legends of
And
Indian cricket.
one more update is that Rahul, this is his 700 international wicket for Ashwin. This is 700 international wicket.
Wow, that is some achievement. And Ashwin, by the way, he used to be pretty successful in the ODI and T20 format as well. He used to be India's main bowler in those formats also.
Highest is Anil Kumble, 953 wickets in international for India, and second number is Harbhajan Singh, 707. So I think Ashwin can pick 8 wickets more in this series, might be, because this is West Indies team. He will give wickets easily.
Yeah, he can definitely pick up more wickets. I think the only way might not, I mean, he might, in my opinion. I mean, the reason I'm a little downplaying the chances a little bit is because At the end of the day, this is only a two-match series,
Yes,
so we don't know how many more wickets he can get. And there's also a chance that some other bowler might have their day. They might be on fire. They'll get the wickets instead of Ashwin. So you never know.
yes. So let's see, guys, what will happen tomorrow. We'll definitely talk about Indian batting also. So thank you, Rahul, for your time. We
Thank you,
will
Kunal.
back tomorrow and we will talk about the Indian team batting on day two. So let's see what will happen. Till then, goodbye, good night, and thank you very much, guys.
Yes, thank you, Kunal.